This video is brought to you by my friends at Thrive Fantasy, the daily fantasy sports app for player props. Use promo code TUGI when you sign up today, and you'll receive a 100% instant first deposit match up to $100, plus 2 free contest entries when you deposit at least $10. Download Thrive Fantasy on the App Store, the Play Store, or by visiting their website at www.thrivefantasy.com. Sign up and prop up today. All right, scouts are set, all 15 of them in the W. We'll hope that they do something good. I doubt it. The team for this season, again, we're still not very attached to them because they won't be here for a very long time. But good for Connor Zary to make the team. Dylan Dubé is an 87. Jakob Pelletier made the team. We're just gonna run with it, man. We're just gonna run with it. Markstrom's back up to an 82, though. So we got that going for us. But, yeah, again, we haven't signed anybody that we've drafted yet. That'll be next year. So for now, I don't even care about what's going on with the other teams. I mean, let's see how much progress we can make. That is the first stop with this squad, is simming consistently to actually get players that we can use. So, that's fun. Man. Also, because I'm bored while we're simming this, shout out to Wordle. That's right, I'm spoiling it. The first 3 letters are PRI. Cheat your way to victory. I did it. Also, use your prime. That was my joke. Anyway. Fucking use your prime. Anyway, let's keep simming. This team's actually half decent. It's ridiculous. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Simming away. At least the sim goes fast, right? At least the sim goes fast. I'm not giving away what the word was, by the way. You still gotta earn that shit. The fuck even is Wordle? I don't know, man, but it's addicting as shit. It's like a drug. It's like a drug. This team actually isn't that bad. Hopefully we don't make the playoffs. I'm kind of scared. Us making the playoffs right now would be rather disastrous. Oh god, please don't make the playoffs. Please don't make the playoffs. Also, it's the deadline. We'll have to see what moves happen. Tyler Toffoli for Tyler Boucher, Freddie Anderson in a second. Jesus. How good is Tyler Toffoli right now to command that much of a return? Okay. Let's look at the big trades. Justin Hall for prospect and a couple picks. Brian Dumoulin and Paul Byron. Prospect in a second. Sean Monahan is now a Blue Jacket. Yeah! Viper! Viper! What's going on, buddy? How'd the stream go? Good to see you. Thank you very much for the raid. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Let's get that old shout out for Viper there. Can speak. Monk, I can speak. I can believe in love after love, too. And in a thing called love. Just listen. Oh, the bot's broken again. That's right. I gotta tell Pyro the bot's broken. Anyway. Yeah. Trades. Run this on Series X or S. Yes, we're on the Series X. Anthony Beauvillier. Traded for Peterka. Brady Shea to Minnesota. Oli Mata to Boston. Tatar and Butcher to Vancouver. Mike Hoffman is now a Sen, as is Tyler Toffoli. Barrett Hayton is now a Sen for Max Domi. Poor Max Domi, stuck back in Arizona. Shane Gostisbehere for Logan Couture. I'd want to get rid of that Logan Couture deal too. Ryan Hartman's a Nashville Predator again. Cam Fowler goes to Ottawa. Dude, Ottawa, my goodness. What the hell do the Sens look like now? They just made about 1,000 trades at the deadline. What do the Sens look like? Pinto, Norris, Batherson, Stutzla, Savoy, Hoffman, Toffoli, Kachuk, Gregg, Sokolov, Strome, White. Oh my god. Shabbat, Brandstrom, Fowler, Thompson, Mete, Bernard, Docker. Nedeljkovic, Gustafsson. Ottawa's going to win the Cup. They acquired Barrett Hayton just to scratch him. Ottawa's going to win the Cup. And hopefully we miss the damn playoffs. Please. God, let us miss the playoffs. I don't even want to have... Like, if we make the playoffs, I'm not even going to pretend that I care. I'm not even going to pretend. We're just going to sim it. Like, that's the unfortunate thing about a draft of glory is for the first few years, we really can't care about the team. We really can't, and we really don't. So for now, we will keep marching on. Said the Sens traded Boucher twice. I'd believe it. Oh my god, we might make it. Oh my god, we might make it. Okay, we're not going to make it. That was close. That was close. That means we're not going to have a good draft pick. Likely. And we don't know who's available in the draft, which is horrifying. We'll have to take a look. Pacific is Vegas, Edmonton, LA, and Anaheim. The Kraken were absolute cheeks. The Central Division, definitely like this way where you just whittle down the team. Yeah, I think it's an interesting way to do it. Chicago, Colorado, Winnipeg, and St. Louis. Out of the Central, the Coyotes were booty. Atlantic is Toronto, Tampa, and Florida. Who says we can't get realistic results in franchise? Who says? And in the Metro, Columbus, Carolina, Washington, Philly, and the New York Islanders. Best team in the league, the Chicago Blackhawks. The worst by far, your Montreal Canadiens. Goodness gracious. And Ottawa didn't make the playoffs, you're right. Rasmus Anderson was our leading scorer. Let's look around the league and see how crazy the scoring might be. Okay, that's a little bit better. Still a lot of 100-point getters. Ovi with 69 goals and 128 points. Kaprizov and Kuznetsov at 119. Man, it's still a little bit nuts, huh? That is still some high scoring. There's Draisaitl and McDavid, both over 100 points. Alex Barabanov hit 100 points. Alright, scoring might still need to be toned down a little bit. And yeah, Matthews had 70 goals, Ovi had 69, McDavid had 61. Might need to tune down the scoring just a smidge. 97 assists for Kuznetsov. Defensively, 119 points for Shea Theodore. 106 for Boquist, 101 from Makar. Alright. Yeah, Letang fell off a little bit, huh? Just a bit. Just a bit. And goalie-wise, top save percentage 924 for Andrei Vasilevsky. Okay. Calder, either Connor Zary or Akil Thomas. And really, it should go to Zary. Might go to Lincoln Versey for the 42 goals. But I am proud of Connor Zary, and I can't wait to see what team he goes to. Because he won't be playing for us. He won't be. Did you miss the Yotes? You did not. I haven't played with them yet tonight. I don't know if I will. I might at this rate. Alright. So, we'll see how the playoffs sim out. And then, of course, we will take a look at the draft and how badly we need to win the lottery. Or not, potentially. As the Philadelphia Flyers have won the Stanley Cup. The streak is over. The Flyers did the thing. Beating the Chicago Blackhawks in a rematch 14 years later to win the Cup. Good on you. Technically, Zara was drafted to Calgary. No, we're not keeping him. We're not keeping him. Good on you, Philadelphia. Led by Morgan Frost, Lincoln Versey, Patrice Bergeron, Ryan Getzlaf. Cam York's up to an 86. And Kata Hat with a 939. Damn. Let's take a look at the awards, shall we? Alex Ovechkin wins the Art Ross and the Hart. Shea Theodore wins the Norris. Kaprizov the Bing. Zari did win the Calder. Beautiful. Am I allowed to keep our guys? No, they'll be leaving. Morgan Frost was Conn Smythe. Vezina to Vasilevsky. Selke to Ryan O'Reilly, who's now in Boston. Ovechkin, the Ted Lindsay, and the Rocket Richard to Austin Matthews. So, Ryan O'Reilly in Boston to replace Patrice Bergeron. I'll take that. AHL awards last year. Pedersen was the top point getter. This year it was Isaac Rosen. Zetterlund was league MVP. R2 Ruotsalainen scored the most goals. Mariala was the top rookie. Dylan Coughlin, top defenseman. James Reimer, top goalie, and the MVP of the playoffs was Aiden Hill. So with that, the draft. Who's available? Okay, Macklin Celebrini is not. Berkeley Catone is not. Duke Milroy, great name, can't take him. Iginla, we won't be able to draft, of course, for Seattle. I know people will want the exemption for Iginla to come to Calgary, but it's not happening. We do have Clifford Rankin from the Medicine Hat Tigers. So the lottery means absolutely nothing for us. Absolutely nothing. Brent Hicketts from the Calgary Hitmen. Oh my God, it's going to be another brutal draft. Oh, it's going to be another brutal draft. And then Red Deer. Nolan Hansen. Okay. This whole idea of limiting our drafting options to the 5 Albertan teams is brutal. Is brutal. So we'll get the lottery results. We will be picking 15th. Which again is fine. It is fine. Aren't the Oil Kings a valid team? You're right that they are. I just keep thinking they're not because fuck Edmonton. This is our approach right now. But yeah, we do have to consider the Oil Kings. I don't know if I missed anybody last year because of that. So a bunch of familiar names and faces have retired. Defensively, Mark-Edouard Vlasic, Eric and Jack Johnson, Luke Shen. Goalie-wise, Halak, Varlamov, Brian Elliott and company. So we continue to give the old guys jobs until they retire. So here we go. It is our third draft with this team. I am expecting absolutely nothing. Pick number 15. So we'll take a look at how this draft has gone so far. Milroy went 11th. Medvedev went 10th. Okay. Only bumped the quality up to medium, and it's still outrageous. So we could technically, take Evan Messier. Or Clifford Rankin. It's going to be one or the other. And again, I don't think... I didn't miss another option. So our pick is either Evan Messier, who we know is only a medium 9, or it's Clifford Rankin. No weaknesses, but a pro-caliber shot. 3 years out. No idea how he's a Joe Thornton comparison. That makes no sense at all. And then Rankin. We're not taking Iginla. And then Rankin, no weaknesses. Unconfirmed, 3 years out. It's got to be Clifford. We don't know for sure how good Messier is. Or, excuse me, how good Rankin is. But we do know Messier is only a medium 9. So we are going to have to take from the Medicine Hat Tigers, Clifford Rankin. He's our guy. He is also a medium top 9. 66 overall. That is rough, man. That is rough. Oh my God, Seattle got an 81 overall in the second round. What is happening? Messier was a 64. All right, who's available now? Who's available? After Hickett's. Again, Nolan Hansen was there. Another Red Deer offer, and Quincy McNeil. Spokane, Brandon, Lethbridge, Travis Cousins. Okay, maybe something there. Brandon Kamloops, another Red Deer. Okay, it's a good year for Red Deer. At least in terms of options, maybe not quality, but we'll take options. Calgary, Aiden Butler. Vancouver, Portland, Swift Current, another Red Deer pick, and Corbin Oljevich. So, I mean, Hickett's is really close to a medium bottom 6. Had good numbers, 3 years out, Krejci comparison. If we don't take him, it's Hansen, who we'll probably end up taking anyway, who might have Schneip, but maybe not. We pretty much got no choice. From the Calgary Hitmen, it is going to be Brent Hickett's. Again, super limited options with who we're allowed to draft. Hickett's is also a medium 9. He's actually better than Rankin, who we took in round 1. Round number 3. And that will bring us to Hansen. And then we'll still probably get McNeil in the next round. So another Red Deer pick, Nolan Hansen, who is trash from the looks of it. Another medium 9 forward, did not have Schneip. So 3 straight medium top 9 forwards. We go to round 4. And up next is Quincy McNeil or Travis Cousins. Fairly obvious we're going to go for Travis Cousins. No weaknesses for McNeil. 4 years out. But Travis Cousins out of Lethbridge. Close to... yeah, we got to go for Travis Cousins and hope for the best. Will this be our first real steal? No. No, it won't be. We'll have to look back. Am I allowed to trade for picks? Nope. Our picks are our picks. How good was McNeil? Low 60. Yeah, we were boned no matter what. 143rd overall. It is either Clinton Holland or Brian Barney. Barney is a power forward, bad character apparently, but apparently meshes well in any locker room. Figure that out. Confirmed 5 years out. Clinton Holland. I mean, it's a complete toss-up. Our scouts have Barney ahead. We'll take Brian Barney. Medium bottom 6 grinder. That's not too bad. Could be a useful 4th liner way down the road. Round number 6. From the Calgary Hitmen, Aiden Butler. Big boy defenseman. Unconfirmed, 5 years out. Aiden Butler. Damn. Low 6, man. Low 6. And we go to pick 207. Maine represent. And the last guy on the board is Oljevich out of the Red Deer Rebels organization. Oljevich, medium 7th. So the highlight of this draft for us was a bunch of medium top 9 forwards. Yikes. We don't really have anything to show for our efforts so far. We really don't. No, John, we can't trade for picks either. So goaltending-wise, we will be saying goodbye to Dustin Wolf and Mike Smith for the moment, who still didn't retire. Markstrom is still here for another 2 years. Defensively, Hannafin's gone. Tanev and Goligoski are gone. Solovyov and DeKaiser. We will be signing Logan McCutcheon. So again, we're going to start signing our year 1 draft picks. Jace Weir as well. So the question is, do we immediately rush these guys? And Graydon Seepman as well. Do we immediately play these guys at the NHL level, or do we try to let them build up a little bit? That's the question. And honestly, we have so many low potentials, we might as well just try to rush everybody to the show here. Dylan Dubé is gone. Brown, Kessel, Clutterbuck, and Neal. Left-hand side, everybody there is gone except for Zach Stringer. And at center, Lindholm, Zari, Pelletier, Backlund, Pelmar, all gone. Oasis Weissblatt will be signed. And that's it. That's all we got. That's all we got. So our initial draft picks have finally signed. And with that, we are in big trouble. We are in big trouble. Honestly, I'm really leaning towards just playing these guys. I really am. At the very least, who cares? We're going to sign everybody. So at least sign everybody to have them take up roster spots so I don't have to sign as many vets. Because we're definitely at the point now where we're going to have to sign a ton of veteran players. So we will sign everybody. And who gets played at the NHL level is the question. The AHL, we can't necessarily rush them unless they're over 20. 20 or older. We'd be able to play them in the AHL, so that's a bit problematic. All right, so we only have 21 contracts. We have $62 million in cap space. We are going to need to sign some veteran goalies. Let's bring back Mike Smith. Why not? Of course the Oilers are interested in bringing back Mike Smith. Why would they not be? It's Edmonton. We'll look to sign Jonathan Quick. Again, I just want to make sure the old guys end up with jobs. That's all. Technically, Jonathan Quick is a higher overall than what I'd normally sign, but I want to make sure these old dudes at least keep a job. We'll let them go out with dignity. And that way our younger players have some role models like Mikko Koskinen, who knows how to get more money than he probably should have. Nice little 2-year deal for him. Andy Green. 41 years young, baby. Sign him up. Alex Goligoski, you might get an offer from somebody, but for now, come on down. Let's be honest, our team is still likely to be complete booty, even if we sign dudes who are 82 or higher. Teach the goalies how to let in goals. Dude, we don't even have a goalie prospect yet. That's the real issue. I don't have a goalie prospect. Not one. That is going to be a massive problem sooner rather than later. We don't have a single goalie prospect under contract yet. It has been a brutal time. I mean, again, we've done this before with the US-based OHL teams, the coastal-based QMJHL teams, obviously the Atlantic Ocean-based side of things. And this might unfortunately be the worst start we've ever had. We've had some bad starts to certain draft glories. This is awful. Just outright awful. And again, we'll go for the vets. I should also double check our coaching staff. All right, really quickly. Okay, well. Time to start spending money. Tommy Hadar, would you like to sign here, buddy? Would you? Could you? Do it. Do it. And out of the A-minuses, let's go for Daniel Zimmerman, because I don't really feel like I have forward-specific coaches. Of course, this is the fun stuff. And then the... I just realized I signed him to associate instead of assistant, didn't I? I'm going to move that AHL associate coach to a goalie coach spot. And why not get a full 20-person scouting squad for our 5 players in the WHL every year? What we got to do? Let's move you to NHL goalie coach. There we go. All right. Let's see who accepts these initial contract offers. Hope for the best. Of course, we'll have all the staff members go for their deals. Getzlaff, Ranta, Smith, Russell. Doesn't look like anybody we sent the deal to was going to decline except for one person. Don't even know who it was. Bruins need another top 4 defenseman or a middle 6 centerman. Both ideally. I'll take a middle 6 centerman instead of Eric Holla, personally. All right, Joseph Pavelski. Let's sign you to a nice little big boy deal. We'll also sign Pierre-Edouard Bellemare again. Blake Como. They still can't get full reports. Yeah, we might have to sit there and actively make sure I get full scouting reports. We might have to be a bit more hands-on with the scouting because our coaching staff is horrible. Absolutely horrible. All right, cool. So we should be good cap-wise as well. And good to move to the start of another season. Another season. As we wait and wait and wait. There we go. All right. So our team this year. We are going to run with Markstrom and Quick in goal. We will run with the veterans as well. Oh boy. We had room to sign a lot more forwards, didn't we? Also 20 million in cap space. I still got to go out and sign a few more forwards. Got to go out and sign a few more forwards because we got 42 people under contract. So James Neal. Congrats to the real deal. He's about to get a buttload of money. Darren Helm. Sign Patty Maroon. Michael Frolik, Carl Hagelin, that'll bring us up to 47. Milan Lucic, number 48. Matt Martin, number 49. It's not an outright retirement home. We have some younger players, okay? Show some respect. It's the world's greatest AHL team. All right, and then forward-wise again, Lind, Stringer, Rankin, Hicketts, we're going to send all of them down. I was thinking about playing them this year, but it's not going to make much sense. So send down the youth. So the NHL team is going to look bizarre. I'm not going to go best lines yet. We need to go to our coaching staff, as we do. And this is actually perfect. So our best coach is either Hadar or Jennings. And Jennings is a better coach. So Jennings will be our NHL coach. We'll go ahead and run with the veteran. That's fine. And then, yeah, we just need goalie coaches. It's not bad. It's not bad. So at least we'll have a good coaching staff for 2 god-awful teams. Let's be honest. 2 god-awful teams. By design. Well, actually, I can't really say by design. I was hoping we wouldn't have had as bad of drafts as we've had so far, but what are you going to do? Oh, what are you going to do? And then the coaching staff. Just need to reassign to the W. So you can still get picks if you don't match an RFA. Yes. That's the only way we can get draft picks is with RFAs, but honestly, offer sheets still don't seem to happen all that much, and obviously, as you mentioned, if it ever happens, and I don't know if it will. I gotta be honest. I mean, with what I'm seeing from the draft so far, man, I am not confident in this, in this idea right now. It's only 2024. We got a long way to go. A lot of times, it does take a while to build up, a draft to glory style team. At least when it's this restricted. If it's just an outright draft to glory or like Goon Squad or something like that, we're fine. If it's player type based, it's easier. If it's region based, it's just like one swift kick to the balls over and over again. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. So the NHL team is going to be Coleman, Pavelski, Radulov, Carter, Getzlaf, Brown, Como, Helm, Martin, Hagelin, Belmar, James Neal. Defensive, Goligoski, Anderson, Poirier, Braun, Holden, and Edler. So obviously only 2 defensemen remain. And then goalie-wise, it's Quick and Markstrom. So the AHL is where we have to pay attention to make sure that some of our younger guys are in the lineup properly. So for example, Jan Kuznetsov, I can't really care about you anymore. Kovacs is going to come in, as is Patterson. And Andy Green is still okay. So that is the AHL defense. And then forward-wise, Vladimir Alexandrov is not ours. Pekka. Okay, none of those guys are ours. They're just AHL filler. So we're good. We're good. Let's get back to simming. Let's keep going. Right now, our only goal, drafts, and more drafts. That's it. That is the game plan. Get to as many entry drafts as we possibly can. Like I said, screw looking at the other teams and how they develop. Let's just sim, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Although the one thing that I did want to check, again, we're going to keep messing with the scoring a little bit. I'm not going to assign the scouts yet. I'll let them do some work and then adjust it towards the end of the season. We're going to turn offsides back on and just see what the scoring does on medium but high shots. So, more simming than Deke does in a week. Hey man, people play franchise mode differently depending on the challenge, It's the good thing about it. You can play it however the hell you want. It's the beautiful thing about it. Pain, pain, and more pain. Yeah, probably. But you don't have to say it. We could have some hope. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, we're living on a prayer. DMCA. Probably, I swear.
Oh, good for you!
Pop and Peppa. As opposed to... what would be a good alliteration for salt? Pop and Peppa. Slap and salt. Thank you for the follow. We're hoping Calgary loses. Hope died on day 1. Sure did. Sure did. As we move, as we sim, this team has a winning record currently, or at the very least is 500. How on God's green earth is that team 500? Markstrom, out of spite, is trying to make sure we don't get top lottery odds. That is exactly what's happening. Make sure, out of spite, that we don't get the best lottery odds. Bastard. Daryl Sutter Hockey. Yeah, apparently. Daryl's pushing 80 at this point, but... oh, boy. Okay, losing record. There we go. We're still not the worst team in the division. Trade deadline coming up. to be honest, I'm already at the point where I don't care about what other teams are doing at the trade deadline. These teams obviously would be drastically different. It's 2025. All I need to know is that Jeff Skinner is now a member of the Montreal Canadiens. LOL. Still on that same contract. And Victor Arvidsson is now a member of the Vancouver Canucks. For a first and a good prospect. Nothing but Daryl. That would be our version of all or nothing. Nothing but Daryl. Again, how great would it be if they actually had the licenses to the proper coaches? But no. But no. Alright, no playoffs for us again. Beautiful. Love to see it. We will stop the sim. And we'll take a look at the scoring around the league. Ryan Getzlaf had 75 points, which coincidentally is his age in 2025. As the Edmonton Oilers were the top team in the league, the Seattle Kraken were pure booty. We finished 27th. Not bad. All right, around the league. What do we got? Oh, baby. Wow, Matt Boldy hit 130 points. My God, he's a 94. Jesus, Marian Hossa. You got Connor McDavid way up there, Kaprizov and Boldy. Have fun, Wild fans. Matthews, Draisaitl. So even on medium scoring but high shots, you still got quite a few guys putting up at least 100 points. Quite a few. Goal scoring king was Matthews, hitting 70 again. Ovi and McDavid both broke 60. Defensively, oh my God. Boqvist, Riley, Shabbat. My goodness. My goodness. AI scoring is still crazy. And then goalie-wise, Stuart Skinner was the winningest. Save percentage king was Mackenzie Blackwood, likely to win the Vezina. And the rookie of the year, the Calder winner, likely Connor Geekie of the Edmonton Oilers. And for Alex Ovechkin, 986 goals on the dot. 986 on the dot. So through the playoffs we go. Let's see who wins the Stanley Cup for the 2024-25 season. And now is where we'll go to the draft class for the first time. Jordan Gavin, not available. Yes, we finally got somebody. Albert Irwin on the Lethbridge Hurricanes. Oh, baby. So as long as we don't get... Oh, good, he has a Sean Monahan comparison. Fuck it. Don't want him. Oh, my God. Well, chat, start praying. Start praying. We need a top 7 pick. We should have one, but we need a top 7 pick. The bottom 3 abilities aren't confirmed, but the other 3 are. For Albert Irwin. Prince Albert, Tri-City, Swift Current. And then we get Josh Blair of the Medicine Hat Tigers. 3 years out with the Lucic comparison. Beautiful. He's still being scouted too, which is great. Lacosta's on Saskatoon, so... Again, we are only allowed the Albertan WHL teams. Seattle doesn't work. Winnipeg doesn't work. Winnipeg doesn't work. Moose Jaw, no. Portland, no. Regina, no. Red Deer, Tony Bembridge. So there was a bit of a quality dip. He's still being scouted. Might have magnetic. Brian Boss doesn't work for us. Tri-City, Kamloops, Moose Jaw. Oh, God, we're starting to get down there. Edmonton, Cole Ellenuk. Ellenuk. I'm going. We need more scouts. We have max scouts, dog. Ellenuk's being scouted. Medicine Hat, Steven Matsumoto. Almost confirm medium top 6. Swift Current, Prince Albert. Calgary, Larry LaBarbera. And a goalie would have been great in Gabriel Dunham, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Kelowna, Everett, Vancouver, Portland, we're starting to get down. Jesus Westcott, what a name. Lee Purrington. Is that the name of one of the guys on, like, shout out to FIFA YouTuber Cutsy. He had a guy named Lee Purrington, I'm pretty sure. And then Terrence Lavin. Hey, we got a goalie. Terrence Lavin. Okay. Lavine. Okay. So we do have some players, but again, we need a top 7 pick. We need a top 7 pick. It has to happen. The Chicago Blackhawks win the Stanley Cup. Again. No, that's right. They lost to the Flyers last year. But, I mean, again, technically they made it back as they swept Washington in the final. So Chicago gets another Stanley Cup. Matt Boldy won the Art Ross. Connor McDavid the Hearts. Boqvist the Norris. Lady Bing the Kaprizov. Calder the Connor Geeky. Cam Talbot won the Conn Smythe. Blackwood the Vezina. Jennings, Masterton the Brodeen. Selke to Ryan O'Reilly for the 4th year in a row. Connor McDavid to Ted Lindsay and the Rocket Richard to Austin Matthews. AHL, Logan Brown was the top point getter and league MVP. Top goal scorer, I believe, is Matthew Ward. He's also top rookie. Gabriel Carlson, top defenseman. Top goalie, James Reimer. And the MVP of the playoffs was Volchenkov on Henderson. Here we go, everybody. The draft results. The lottery results. Prayers up. Top 7. Top 7. Pick number 2. We might have some lottery odd in this sumbitch. We get our first W in charge of Calgary. We get the number 2 overall pick. Irwin will be ours. Thank God. As Jeff Carter, James Neal, and half of our team retire because they're all old. They're all just so old. Brent Burns, Duncan Keith, PK Sabanman. I didn't even notice PK on the free agent list. Cam Talbot retires as a Stanley Cup champion. All right, let's make this happen. How we get Getzlaff? Free agency. I'm signing veterans to fill out the team instead of just random scrubs. All right, here we go. Yeah, Mike Smith didn't retire either. Number 2 overall pick, Calgary. Picking just behind franchise level Easton Schaefer for the Dallas Stars. But you know what, Easton, you can suck a fat one. We don't need you. Albert Irwin. 44 goals, 58 assists. No weaknesses, nearly straight A's. NHL ready. Monahan comparison. Tape to tape confirmed. Oh my God, all of his abilities have been confirmed. He's got wheels, ankle breaker, puck on a string, spinorama, and tape to tape. Dude, he is like the purest playmaker I've ever seen. If we can get him a sniper. Albert Irwin, come on down, buddy. 79 overall, medium elite. Albert Irwin, the face of the franchise. And he actually has Send It as well. I don't know where it pops on Send It. Albert Irwin, welcome aboard. He is very, very well-rounded. Like, very well-rounded. Great skating. Called him a pure playmaker. He's a two-way, more than anything. Albert Irwin, we love to see it. We finally get a win here in Calgary. And next up, we need to hope that we have a pick in the early 40s, and we will. We need Blair to be there. Oh, I would have loved to have drafted a guy named Hart to Calgary. It looks like our guy's going to be there. So you get a look there. Victor Eklund, William Eklund's younger brother. All right. There he is. Next up from the Medicine Hat Tigers, Josh Blair. 12 goals, 44 assists, no weaknesses. Unconfirmed stats. Those are all 3 bars, not 4. Confirmed 3 years out with the Lucic comparison. Joshua Blair from the Medicine Hat Tigers. 66 overall, medium top 6. We'll take that in round 2. We will absolutely take that. No abilities to speak of. Has a decent shooting category out of the gates, though. This is, I mean, obviously, the bar was in the Earth's mantle. But we have had our best draft, and we're only 2 rounds in. Round number 3. And it's looking like it's going to be Tony Bembridge of the Red Deer Rebels. Potentially elite speed. 4 years out. Unconfirmed magnetic. How good is Tony Bembridge going to be? Medium 9. 60 overall. He is a sniper. 93 slap shot power. I know it's cut off, but 93 slap shot power. That's very bizarre. Decent. Decent. Obviously nothing elite, but decent for a 3rd round pick. Round 4. And here comes the great emptiness. Here comes the great emptiness where we get nothing until we see Cole Eleniuk and Steven Matsumoto, as well as Larry LaBarbera. We can get 2 out of 3. We can get 2 out of 3. No doubt we're taking Steven Matsumoto. And if Eleniuk goes, then we'll take LaBarbera, because who cares? But Matsumoto, out of Medicine Hat, horrible point total, horrible season, is absolute trash. He looks like he's going to be god-awful. But we will take Steven Matsumoto. 49 overall, but a medium top 6. 49 overall. 49. That might be the lowest overall I've seen all year. And indeed, it will be LaBarbera as our next pick because, again, Dunham is not available. Eleniuk was a 57. Medium bottom 6. So, unless there's someone else who is sneaking around here, and no, it's a little bit later on, we are looking at Larry LaBarbera from the Calgary Hitmen. Pretty good point total. Potentially elite speed, does have great passing. That's confirmed. 4 years out. Potentially puck on a string. Completely unconfirmed, though. 57 medium bottom 6 for LaBarbera. 88 passing, though. That's okay. Round number 6. It's got to be the goalie. Terry Lavin. Or Levine, call him what you will. And then there's Purrington. We got to take the goalie. We got to take the goalie. Terry Lavin. We're going to go with Lavin or Levine. I don't know. Terrence, welcome aboard. Medium backup at a 53. But we do have a goalie. And round 7. To cap off this best draft yet. We could risk it with Purrington, but he's kind of poop. Is there anybody else? Are there any younger players? There is Mark Cohen, but he's 19. Younger players who could actually end up being good in next year's draft. Purrington is one of them at 17. Regina, Vancouver, Moose Jaw, Saskatoon, Lethbridge, Melvin DeFazio. We could take him now instead of next year, let's be honest. It is either Purrington, who we know is kind of poop. 3 assists in 41 games. 5 years out, unconfirmed, medium 7th. Close to having Yoink. Or we go for Melvin DeFazio and hope that we strike gold on a rando. I'm going for Melvin. Let's go for the unknown. Low bottom 6. All right. All things considered, though, still a phenomenal draft for us. We get Irwin, thank God. Blair was a good follow-up pick. Bembridge was okay. And Matsumoto is a complete wild card, to say the absolute least. My God.